guys, you're welcome back to my channel. My name is Blessing Emozuzu. For those of you that are just seeing this face for the first time, you're welcome to my channel, and please do not forget to subscribe. On this channel, basically what we'll do, we'll talk about life generally in the UK, how you can come over to the UK, and we update you with the latest UK immigration rules. UK visit visa is one visa that is very common. Like every now and then, if you go to the embassy, you see so many people that wants to come over to the UK on a visit visa. Our study had actually shown that good percentage of people applying for this visa from overseas, that's people outside the UK that wants to come to, to the UK, most of them are being denied. That there are actually reasons for that. I want to use this opportunity to welcome my subscribers, my returning subscribers. I see you all, my followers on Facebook, Instagram, TikToks, and all that. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for always coming back to watch my video. So just like I said before, we find out that so many people have tried to come to the UK with visit visa, and at the end of the day, you find that most of them are being refused. It's not like people are not getting these visas. There are some persons that are still getting these visas. Not just some persons. I have people very close to me that have gotten these visas, even recently. I'm the one inviting them as a student, and even as a student, I had the opportunity to invite few people, and they were actually issued this same visit visa. So that's why, guys, I want to share this information based on my own experience, like the documents that we uploaded that made them to approve these visas that these people did. One thing about this UK visa is that you have to be very, very genuine. You have to be very genuine in your application. That is number one. Do not forget that all this information that you are giving them, it has a database that they go. So in the next 10 years, they want to call it up, like they want to bring out your data from that their platform, and it comes out to be that, oh, okay, the information that you gave us the last time is different from what you are giving us now. So that's why you have to be very, very genuine on your application. That is key. Then secondly, you have to upload the necessary documents. Yes, you have to upload the necessary documents. Why do I say you have to upload the necessary documents? If you check on their site, you see the requirements. You see requirements, which I'm going to list out on this video. So you make sure that you have all these requirements. Yes, then you have supporting document. There is something they call supporting document. Outside these requirements that are being listed here, you have to support your application with other proof, that documents to support your application. We all know that before you can apply for any visa to leave your country, you must have an international passport. It must have at least 6 months validity from the date of your application. That's to say that this international passport must be valid for the next 6 months from the date that you are doing this application. I'm going to tell us about the documents and information you will need to apply with. Just like I said, you have to have an international passport. Of course, we all know that before you can plan to leave the country that you are, yes, you have to have your own, that's your local international passport, and that international passport must be valid for at least 6 months from the date of your application, and it must also have at least 2 blank pages where they can stamp your visa. I'm reading directly from the UK site. Yes, these are the basic documents, like the things that you have to get in line with UK government policy. Okay, so first of all, you see, you must have a passport or travel document that is valid for the whole of your stay in the UK, just like I said. Then there must be a blank page in the passport. I just said this. There must be a blank page in the passport for your standard visitor visa. You will need to provide the following information on your application. First, the dates you are planning to travel to the UK. Of course, you must put the date that you want to travel to the UK. Then secondly, where you will be staying during the visit. Then thirdly, how much you think your trip will cost. I remember vividly they asked this question. Yes, how much is the trip? Like, how much will the trip cost? That's the number third information that you must provide before you can, like, when you're applying for this particular visa. Your current home address and how long you have lived there. Your parents' name and date of birth if known. This is where I want to talk about. Most people, probably because you don't have, or your parent is late for whatsoever reason, and you are applying for this visa for the first time. So this name of your parent or your parent's name, please try and put the right name. Give them the right information, because this information are being stored. Once you have given them this information, tomorrow you want to apply for another one, you are giving them a different name. It's going to cause problem. It's not just your parents' name. Anywhere that they tell you, please provide. It could be your children's name, your dependent's name, and all that. Please try as much as possible to list out the correct names, the people that are your dependent at that particular time, or your parents' real names. You just list them out, write them the way it is. If they still call over again, or you want to apply for any visa again, make sure that you still give them that same information, because it's being stored to avoid the discrepancy, which could lead to visa refusal. Then the next here, it said you must know how much you earn in a year if you have an income. So you have to be very genuine, and remember that any amount that you tell them that you earn in a year, there must be a document to prove it. Don't forget that. So that's why you have to be very genuine. Tell them the way it is. Then next, details of any criminal, civil, or immigration offenses you may have committed. So those are the informations that they will require in the course of filling this application form. Then, depending on your circumstances of coming, you might also need to provide one, detail of your travel history for the past 10 years, your employer's address and telephone numbers, your partner's name, date of birth and passport number, the name and address of anyone paying for your trip. Yeah, like if you want to have someone inviting you, like if someone is inviting you to come over, for instance, if you're already here as a student, do you know that you can actually invite your mom, you can invite your parent to come over for your graduation? If you're about putting to bed and you need support for that, you can actually invite your mom, your mother-in-law, or whosoever that wants to take care of you. So if you are inviting these people, of course, it depends on who is going to sponsor them. Maybe it could be you. It could be you that is inviting them that will sponsor them, or it could be them. It's possible that they are the ones sponsoring themselves. So that's why they said you must put the name and address of anyone paying for your trip. Anyone that is sponsoring you, you must put the person's name, you must put the person's address. Then a certificate proving that you have had tuberculosis if the visitation is more than 6 months. Of course, we know that most visit visa, the standard normal visit visa that we know is always 6 months, okay? But they can actually give you up to 2 years, but you have to go 6 months and come in, and all that. Except if you are going for a longer, there are different types of visit visa. If it's going to be for like a longer term, maybe you want to come for a medical reason, or you want to come for maybe for a program that is going to last for long, So in that way, you must provide tuberculosis test certificate. Of course, we all know that. So this I listed are actually the basics, okay, directly from the from UK government site, okay. But then there are basic supporting documents that you need to attach. These are the ones that I want to list out now. You have to attach your 6-month statement of account. I'm not advising you, but I am telling you based on experience. I've been opportune to invite someone here, even as a student. I've been opportune to invite someone here in the UK, and the application came out successful. Now, I want to tell us the documents that I actually uploaded. I did everything myself, okay? And then the visa came out successfully, okay? So first of all, you have to get 6-month statements, okay? You are not just, if it depends on how it is. If you are the one sponsoring the person, of course, like now, if you want to invite your person and you are telling them that you are the one that will take care of the trip, of course, you should have that money on your account. It could be on your pounds account. It could be on your Naira account, okay? So this amount, how much is it? I've had this question. How much is it that is supposed to be on your account? Just like I said, I'm going to say this through experience, I'm not telling you that that's how it is, but I'm telling you through experience, because there is no specific amount. If you check, they didn't specify any amount that is going to be there, but at least the money that it should be there should be able to take care of your trip. That's why they said you should know how much the cost of your trip will be. The cost means your flight, your return ticket, you getting to the UK, your accommodation, where you will stay, the total expense that you'll be spending in the UK. Okay, but how will you know that? It's left for you to know, because they didn't really specify an actual amount. But I'm telling you this based on experience. The invitee should have money on his account, okay? So because you are the one telling them that you are sponsoring this person, okay? So you should have at least 4,000 to 5,000 pounds on your account for 6 months. That's another point where I had some questions. Does it mean that this amount should be on your account? You just leave the money in your account for 6 months? I don't know how it is, but based on experience, during my time, I had to leave this money on my account just for like few months, because the account that we use is actually a salary account. It's a UK salary account, so they could see that money are coming in every month. At the end of every month, a steady income keeps coming into the account, okay? Then it could be the very last month, or maybe second to the last month, that you're able to save up to this £5,000. But the most important thing is they want to know how much you are earning. They want to know if actually you are earning enough to be able to take care of another person. Okay, then the day that you print out your statement, yeah, we just make sure that we have above £4,000 on that account. No, close to £5,000, yeah, should be on the account. It's not just the statement of account of the sponsorer. No, so the person that you are inviting should provide his or her own account statement. Okay, and this account statement must not be in millions. Okay, I'm talking about the person that you are bringing in, but it's just for them to know that this person has source of income. Okay, that this person is not coming to be a nuisance here. So that means that this person has money, even if it's not more. At least this person was earning something in his or her country, before trying to come over to the UK. So that's why that person that you are inviting must provide at least same 6 month statement. After that, the next thing that you have to do is for you to prove the relationship between you and the person. If you said you are bringing in your parent, so you should be able to prove that yes, this person that I'm bringing in is actually my parent. How do you prove that? You could actually attach so many pictures. Yeah, it could be your mother-in-law, it could be your father-in-law, it could be your own parent. Yeah, so you attach relationship like pictures of your wedding with your mom or your dad in there. It could be pictures of your wedding with your mother-in-law. That's the person that you want to invite, or your brother, your siblings, and all that. So there must be a proof of relationship. And if it's your own mother that you are applying for, remember to attach your birth certificate. But if it's your mother-in-law or your father-in-law, like your extended relations that you want to invite over, please do not forget to upload your marriage certificate. Yes, your marriage certificate is still very important because it will prove the relationship between you and your husband, and also to prove that your mother-in-law is the mother to you, or your father-in-law is the parent of your husband. Okay, so that's why you need that your marriage certificate. Whichever way, even if it's your mother-in-law, your father-in-law, your own parent that you are inviting, you still need that your marriage certificate, because that marriage certificate will prove the relationship between you and the person that you are inviting.